Do you ever wonder why pain seems to pop out of nowhere in places like your neck and back? You did the same workout routine or the same work activities for the past 20 years and never had an issue, and now it hurts? I'm Dr. Justin Lin, chronic pain specialist at Rehab and Revive, and I'm excited to present my theory. I like to compare your body to something close to a giant bank account. The more money you have in this bank, or body capital, what I call it, the more you can avoid being in pain. Or another way to put it is that you have more to afford motion. We're all born with a certain amount allocated. Professional athletes have a large trust fund of body dollars they were given and can pretty much do whatever they want, how they want, and still perform at a very high level. The rest of us people may have started with about $10,000. If you trip and fall, you lose $5 here or there. You do a wrestling match and it costs you 1,000 body dollars. Over time, if you didn't contribute back into your savings account and you've depleted your funds, and now you're down to zero, which I might add is your threshold for pain or your baseline. At zero, you aren't functioning great and you feel limited, but you aren't in pain. Let's say while you're at zero, we've all done something like this before. You decide to run a marathon because your friend needed a running buddy. This will cost you 2,000 body dollars you don't have. You will have to tap into your line of credit, and now you're in debt to somebody, not just anybody, but your body. The body bank is going to collect no matter what, and it wanted to get paid yesterday. You bet it will surely remind you about owing them and leaving you wrecked beyond repair. Kind of like thugs coming to bust your kneecaps because you missed your deadline. And don't even get me started on what your bank account looks like when you're already in debt or pain and you keep pushing past it. We've all done this before, where we were sore from a workout and we think no pain, no gain, right? Wrong. Your body bank will loan you this amount plus interest. Now you are in the hole for this amount, and resting won't help because it's like earning a small sum of $2 a day with good rest. You need a capital injection. Pain is like a debt collector ringing the doorbell. You must get back to zero as quickly as possible. Otherwise, the collector will keep ringing the doorbell, knocking on your door, knocking it down, ultimately busting your kneecaps, and it will constantly remind you that you're in pain. Okay, so now the debt collector is here, and you're in big trouble. To get out of debt, you must also take inventory of how you got here in the first place. So there are 3 ways you break down. There's misuse, disuse, and abuse. So just reflect on yourself, and how have you been treating yourself lately? Is your body like the children's book, The Giving Tree? So what can you do to improve this situation? Invest in yourself, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, in relationships, and not just one of these, but all of these. The only thing I'm really able to speak about professionally is physically. Doing the right thing is like adding dollars into the piggy bank, and it starts adding up with interest. Start with good sleep, physical therapy, eating healthy, managing stress and bad relationships, managing swelling, having routines, partners, and strategies. So back to the question at the top. Do you ever wonder why doing the same activity now has caught up to you now that you're older? I hope my theory makes sense. As we age, investing gets tougher. You get diminishing returns on your paycheck, and it gets smaller, but you're still performing like you did when you had a big paycheck, and it was okay for a while, but now you're out of money, out of credit, and debt collectors have come knocking ready to bust your kneecaps. Simply put, as we age, stop spending your body capital as if you were a big baller on MTV Cribs. By the way, it even catches up to the pros. Just watch Charles Barkley walk. Remember, the true cost is not being able to do the things you love the most with the people you love. The simple action plan is to commit to something small and nourishing for yourself every day. It really is investing made simple. If all else fails, don't be afraid to ask for a little help. Seek the advice of professionals to help you make a good plan. Physical therapists are like health advisors and health strategists. It's literally our job to help solve these kinds of problems with our clients. With that, you'll get out of the hole faster than you know it. So the main 2 lessons here. 1, at the end of the day, I always say, be the pain manager and not the pain victim. And 2, learn to budget your body capital. Rehab and Revive Pain and Wellness are your partners in getting you out of pain. Please like and subscribe. We appreciate your support. I'm Dr. Lin. Remember, feel smarter, not harder.